Hi folks, I told you before, Ebola will spread. And now it is in Spain. And tomorrow it's in England. You understand? It will spread. I'm sorry, but that's what I see. And I think it's not even nice to tell you about diseases what will spread and what will come for your doors. And you never thought that it will come that far. But it will, people. That's why I'm here, right? I'm here to warn you. I'm not here to tell you jokes. Today there was a man for my door. I open the door and say yes. And he tells me, do you have something for the people who have cancer? And I told him, are we not a little bit too late? And he looked at me and he said, yes, I know what you mean. But I gave him money and I told him, I see people burn already. And he looked at me and he told me, yes, we are in trouble, problems. And I told him, yes, watch TV and you will understand what's going on. And then the man gave me a paper that I can win money. And I told him, if I win 10 million today, then I will give it away, because I walk like Jesus did walk. And the man looked at me and he thought, whoa, this guy. I know what people think. And then he walked away and I told him, have a nice day. Now folks, this second blood moon start to come. I don't feel good with it, you know. I don't feel good with it. Are you people so into blood and not in the signs my father gave? Because my father give you a nice honeymoon where all did start, and you people are focused on blood. What is this with you people? My father is a father made out of love. He will never send blood to the people. You need to understand that the 4 blood moons are like a machine, you know. First the machine drives a little slow, then they find something else so that the machine will drive a little faster. That's how the blood cycle of the moon is. it will give more problems into the world. It is what it lets see. And you people will say, wow, nice, this blood moon is coming, nice, yes, yes. No, people, it is not nice. It is a lot, but it is not nice. Open your eyes. These 4 blood moons will not be so nice, people. I think you will hope that the blood moon don't come. You don't want it. It's not nice. It's problems. But you people are so in blood. You know? That you think, in 2 days this blood moon come, you know? And after this something disastrous will happen and you will not be so glad anymore. And this will happen in your town. And then I will pick you again if you like this blood moon, what it brings. Because you will learn to listen. The blood moons are not nice. This is how the devil warned you. What will come, what he like. Not what my father like. My father don't like blood. My father like love. That's why he always will warn you with love. So you saw the 4 supermoons? And did you not like the color? Then you are not in love with my father. I tell you about the things I know. You understand? And my father gave it to me. So these 4 blood moons are not that nice. By any blood moon you will see more problems come. And you people like blood so much, so the last blood moon will be a super blood moon. Because you people are in blood. You like blood in any way. Pray for the devil and all this kind of shit. This is what the most of you people do. And there are less who are with my father. I don't know how many will be with my father, the God of Abraham. I don't know, people. I think if I'm the only one, I'm really sad. But then it will be like it will be. And I can do nothing about it. You know? I will tell you about the things I see, I know, I understand, I learn, I feel. And I hear. You know, God gave me a rumbling sound. I told my father I don't like it. I don't like the sound. So more problems will come with this blood moon. And these problems comes from evil. Not from my father. I know that my father never will warn you with a blood moon. Why? My father don't like blood. Do you know how much blood my father has seen? Because don't forget, he see what you all do. So he see all the people die also. So he saw a lot more blood than you all together. And do you think my father like it? No, people. I wish that you climb into my father and look through my father's eyes, what my father see every day. But you don't think that far. Why? Do you think I lie? Do you think my father don't cry? Do you think that I'm here to lie? Why will I lie? And why is my father cry all the time? He's crying all the time because he see what you people do. You kill each other, you rape each other, you talk dirty against each other. My father see this. He know this. And he will let it stop when it is time. And this will be my father's time. And I told you, not the time you wear on your wrist. It is not the time of my father. I tell you once again, this is not my father's time. That's why no one knows when Jesus will come. No one knows. Only God knows. You know why? Because God knows the time. That's why. No, Jesus will come 20 years ago, and Jesus come 10 years ago, and Jesus come 1 year ago, and Jesus come this year, and Jesus will come next year. That Jesus will come when my father said that he will come. Because then he will tell Jesus, it's time to go. And then it will happen. And not with your time on your wrist. It's a lying time, and I told you before, listen to my father, before it's too late. I tell you again, do this before it's too late. Because it will be in my father's time when this will happen. Not in your time. I tell you the truth, You better listen to it. I'm not here to make jokes. And we are not in such a funny time. You can party all day, all the time, you know, you can drink all the time and don't be sober. But there will come a time that you will be drunk all the time without you drink anything. I tell you people, this is what I saw. You don't like to see and you don't want to be here. And how I know this? God. Everything what I need to know, God come to me. That's why I know all these things, or else I don't tell you. Stronger than this. I was not here when God did not come to me. You never met me on the internet, folks. I tell you, eh? I will tell you something else. First, all the children will be saved and will go to my Father. I talk about the little children who don't know nothing, who just come into this world and really don't know nothing. These are the first souls who will be saved. Because they got nothing to do with it. But you people who are wise, old and wise, you people have to choose. Your children have to do nothing at all. So I will say in this, watch your children. And I was talking to God. God, many children are wiggling with their asses and all this kind of thing, like hookers, my Lord. Really, people, like hookers. Where they get this from? Not from their parents, but what in the parents allow to the children. Go look Beyoncé, children. We know that she is evil, and her whole crew. They are evil. And look what your children do. They do evil things without them. They even know what they are doing. And some little girls are wise and say, no, I don't do the first or the second angle, so you will not see my ass. You understand? People asking, do the cat-cow stretch, and do it in 4 angles. And then when the girl did this, then you see people writing down on her page, "Whoa, I like to suck her pussy, I like to lick her, I like to fuck her, I like this, I like that, I like her ass, I like her little tits, people, come on, eh? And these are people who are mature, talking like they got no mind, no heart and no soul, talking with this kind of words to little children? Really? And understand that, people, what I say, God hear me talk, eh? Because I am very close with God. And then I was talking with God about this, that these little children don't know what they're doing and shaking their asses and all this kind of shit. And then a few days later, a disease of children come, only for children. And then I told God, God, it is not you, right? It is not you to punish the children. No, God will not punish the children, but evil will. The only thing God can do for now is give love and save. That's why I tell you, climb into God and look through His eyes what God's problem is. And suddenly you don't want to be God. Because if someone saw blood, then it will be God. These are the most horrific things, what you people did not see. If you love my Father, climb into Him. Like a tree, you understand? Climb into my Father. I tell you, climb into my Father. It's the tree of love, folks. You climb in. But you people like to swim in blood and all this kind of things. With your blood moons and all this. This dirty Christmas is coming again. Yes. 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 You know where I am these 2 days? You are partying, you know? And you hypocrites throw away Jesus when the party is finished? Now that's a hypocrite. But I'm alone. I am without any tree, without any party. And people around me who are laughing and have fun, you know? I'm alone. I'm someone, I will be alone. But I will be alone with the most important person in my life. And that's God of Abraham. I will listen. You don't. It doesn't matter for me. I will listen. Now I lie. It does matter. You know, I want you to climb in this tree. Do it. Climb into the tree and look through my Father's eyes, what my Father will see. And you will see what I see. But when you climb in my Father's tree, you will be awakened, waked up, you know? And you will walk for the rest of your life with God. And I do not mean your earth life, but all the life. You'll always be with God. Wherever you go, and even when you die. Because the things you know now, you take with you the day you die. You understand? So all what you did learn, you take it with you. So if you are a murderer, you will know that you are a murderer and will not go to God. Only if God takes you away from this yuck. Like he did with Saul, who became Paul. You understand? He did kill also someone. He was also against God and Jesus. And he also knew that he must die for God. And he did. So Paul is with God. And yes, he is a murderer. But for this, he did give his life to God. And I am not a murderer, but I did not know God. But God know me. You understand? I did not look for God. But God did look for me. So I told my father, I can never forgive myself in what I did. So it's the meaning that I will die on this planet. Then I will find my rest to God. I cannot live with myself because I did not look for my father. But my father was so nice to look for me. That's why my life is dedicated to God. Definitely. So when you don't hear me anymore, here on the internet, know that I'm walking for God, or I did die. So I tell you about my dad already, because I know. And I don't want to die, people. Really, eh? I'm scared to die. But if I need to die for God, I will die for God. How scared I am, it doesn't matter. Because I told you, even if God loses from the devil, I will be with God. Because that's my promise. So evil can do with me whatever it likes. But it will not take me. Because I am already marked. I got God's seal. In my forehead. And what seal will you take, people? Will you take the seal of everlasting life together with the devil? Or will you take the hard way, the difficult way God gave you? Because it is a difficult way. It's not easy to find God. That's why you need to work hard for it, to find Him. Before you go to God, you need to know that God will ask you questions. And you need to be sincere to Him. Don't lie. And don't cry to God without tears. So people, these blood moons are not that nice. And you will understand it when this blood cycle is done. You know, people kill in God's name, and people kill in Jesus' name. Do you really think that God will send you a blood moon? People, I tell you one thing, don't let blood win from love. You know, the color red, you think it's love, right? The color of love is orange. Orange is my favorite color. But first it was blue, was my favorite color. But now it is orange, is my favorite color. Because my father gave me the orange color to warm me softly. And the colors say it already. When you see it, you know that orange is something romantic. When I see a red blood moon in the sky, in the dark sky, then I think about horror. Then I think, whoa, this is not good. It's creepy. And it is creepy. Do you know what people do with these blood moons? They sacrifice things, human things. Do you understand how many people this doing? No, we don't understand. No, of course you don't understand. But I see it already, what way you people will choose. I saw it already, that many will, almost the whole world will go on their knees for this evil one. I saw this already, people, and yeah, if I can stop you from this, I will. And if I can't, then yeah, I will do my best, you know. But I tell you one more time again, these blood moons, people, are not so nice. It got nothing to do with love or something. It's a sign of pure evil, what will come up on the people. And why are these 4 blood moons happening now in these years? Because it's time. And it will be the last time you ever see it. Because there is not much time left.